Stress is inevitable. It's going to come. It's going to come in waves. It's going to come as what raindrops. It's going to come in different forms and variations depending on the season of life you're in. I deal with stress every single day. So when's the last time I had to deal with stress? Today, 5 minutes ago. So I'm dealing with stress every single day. Now, I have learned and am still learning on ways on how to navigate and ration stress. So if stress is coming in waves, I still need to find a way to ration it out so I have my sanity and I have my mind. So you understand everything can't get done in a day. Everything can get done today, okay? So let's start there. Second thing, don't overjudge yourself. Like, you have to give yourself the ability to have grace. Grace for yourself so that you can understand, like, hey, it's going to be okay. Third thing I would say is, like, you need stress releasers. And I'm learning now, stress releasers shouldn't always be reactionary. They should be preemptive. Like, if you can keep preemptive stress relievers in your life, whatever they are, you have to find what's good for you. And I feel like every day I'm looking for things that are good for me. What may work on Tuesday may not work on Wednesday. And even though it's routine, it doesn't mean it's always going to work. So you have to continuously reshape where you are in life, what works for you now, what's working for you today. And what does that mean? Like, you might have certain music that totally takes you to a different place in a great way, like mentally. And that might be great on a Friday afternoon. That might not work on a Monday morning. And you have to understand that. You need to learn yourself. Every single day you need to learn who you are and how you can get better. If you have kids, your kids can maybe able to get you to wit's end in 5 seconds, depending on the day and the time. That same thing, depending on the day and the time, might make you laugh hysterically. So understand, like, work, personal, different parts of your life that you go through have different levels of stress. And then understanding, hey, what are my coping mechanisms? How do I know when I'm at wit's end? How do I know when it's reached here? And what do I do about that? I would have vacations planned out for the year, knowing what you need, whether it's every 3 months, every 6 months, whatever. And if you don't have to spend money to go somewhere all the time. Sometimes you just need the ability to know, hey, these 3 days, these are my days. This is my time. This is what I like to do. Some people like to shoot hoops. Some people like to lift weights. Some people like to go fishing. Some people like to go for a jog. You got to find out what it is for you that gets your mind right, and it's in multiple different variations. You need something that's going to be preemptive, that you can space out with a calendar. Then you need something that's going to help you in the middle of the storm at any given time. Then you need something that's going to help you while it's not mounted up, but it's getting there. And then you need something that's gonna help you when it's mounted up and all the pressure feels like the weight of the world is on you. So some of it's preemptive, some of it's reactionary. If you mix the two together, hopefully you can build yourself a calendar that's going to give you the mental fortitude to push through. Because that's the goal. Your goal every single day is to push through, because life is not easy and it does come at you sometimes in ridiculous waves. So how do you push that off? How do you fight through? You know, having positive podcasts that you listen to, having books that you're reading, having positive messages that you're listening to and keeping around you, having sayings tattooed on the wall so that you have these great things that you can look to day in and day out, and you know where to find imminent peace. You know how to find quick peace. You know how to find quick rest. And the new word of the year for me is rest, R-E-S-T. Learning exactly what that means. It doesn't mean sleeping for 48 hours. It doesn't mean sleeping for 12 hours. Rest. Rest looks different for everybody. Find out what rest looks like for you. Because if you can balance rest and then everything else in life. So forget about the categories of work, marriage, child, freaking community activities, sports, this, that, and the third. Forget about all that, extracurricular. And you got to figure out a way how to take care of you without it costing you everything else. And you have to figure out a way to take care of everything else without costing you. So This is the relationship that you have to get very self-aware with who you are. It takes time. You need to continue to become more self-aware with who you are. I'm even now resetting what rest looks like for Mark Mead today. It's not the same as it looked 2 years ago. It's not the same as it looked 9 months ago. It's different today than it was then. I'm becoming more self-aware. I'm becoming more in tune with self, more in tune with my mind, my heart, what it is I need, more in tune with the things around me, the people around me, my family, what is needed today to cope. And understanding that this is a great conversation, great topic you need to be having with yourself, you need to be having with your loved ones, because you need to be able to push through. And everybody, so at one stage in your life, you might be jumping out of planes. At another stage in your life, you might be like, dude, where's the couch? And I'm like, you really got to figure out, all right, am I still jumping out of planes? Like, am I still ready to do I need that rush? You might. Or do I just need to chill? And you got to really dance with yourself and understand how to negotiate what you need for you. Again, without losing everything else. This isn't about like me time forever. That doesn't work. That means you don't do anything else. That means you don't care about anyone else either. You have to understand is 100% the oxygen mask theory, your ability to put that oxygen mask on first so that you are useless, so that you are useful to others. So that you are useful to others. Whoever others are, they get closer and closer to the heart when you start talking about spouses and kids, moms and dads and brothers and sisters and immediate and best friends. And yes, you want to be there for those people, 100%. But if you don't take care of you, you can't be. You have to figure out how to do that and know where your pressure points and breaking points are so you can manage your life well, because it is your life. And you have to manage your life and understand how important that is. And my workaholics, I love you. You just got to gauge it. I'm not telling you not to work. This is not a message I'm not working. This is a message in self-awareness. I'm learning how to take care of you. So I hope this helps. I hope this is something that, you can take fresh off of the school of Mark Mead, Hard Knocks, and put into your life in one shape, form, or fashion. If I can answer any questions on this, I'd love to be of assistance, love to help. God bless.